let's discuss how you can take your partner to the other world, especially the ladies. So let's talk about how you can handle the VV, what you should do inside the VV to take them to the other world. So that is what we are going to discuss today. So if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you are a subscriber already, like, comment, and share. So let's get to the main thing. One, the styles you should look into is you lying at the back of you lie at the back of your partner. She lied, you lied, then you switched it from the back. She may raise her leg while lying down. You switch it from the back. Note, there are two types of people here. One is on their clit. The other one is inside. You know, let's say the clit is like this. So inside the clit, inside this way is where you can get it done. It's where their sensor is. Because without the sensor, nothing is happening. You are just dangling around. So this is where their sensor is. So one is at the clit, the other is inside the VV. So there is a small butt inside the VV that you have to, make sure you touch before that sensation can get into their head for them to grab you. So before you get to hit that point in them, you have to go through these steps. So number one is you lying behind their back. Thereby they may raise their leg for you to switch it from there. This very style takes them, it takes them down to where they want it to go to. So if you notice that you have a smaller stuff, there is no need of you going with that papa mama style. Switch it from the back and do it and see. Once you are doing it, try to monitor your partner reaction. So you should another one you should do is, if you want to go with that papa and mama style, that is the one she's lying down like this and you come like this. She's lying down like this and you come like this. So if you are the one that wants to go with this kind of style, note there is something you should do, especially if your partner has to fall on those people that their own sensation is on the clit. So what you should do is, this is your joystick and here is the, I don't know how to call it, but here seems to be the end, as in the end that very close to the that is very close to the apples, those two eggs there. So what you should do is for you to make sure that you lap it very well. And while you lap it very well, you should be able, for this edge, there is a bone here. There is a bone here close to the edge. You should be able for this bone that lies here to be able to smooch when you are going in. This bone right here should be able to smooching their clit, because that is where the sensation come in. If you are just going in, just you are not doing anything. Nothing is happening. They are just waiting for you to finish. Let them go. So no matter what you are doing, if they don't come or if the water is not there, if they don't pour water, you are just doing rubbish. It's just like you've not started anything. They wouldn't even, they will be thinking of is for you to come and just finish what you are doing, let them go. So that is something that will be ringing through their head. They won't, even though they tend to fake, they may fake the morning. That doesn't mean they're enjoying it. They just fake it for you to feel good. It's not that they really enjoy. So when you are doing this, you should try your best to monitor your partner reactions you get. And another one you should look into is your partner lying down. It's not that, I'm not talking about doggy here. I'm not talking about the normal, the doggy. I'm not talking about doggy here. It's for them to lie down. And once they lie down, they will scope this out for you. This is their boot. This is their butt. So it has to. They lie down, they scoop the butt for you. So you go behind for you to be able to hit that soft, there is this soft butt inside them for you to be able to scope it, because that is the only thing that will bring that sensation to their head. And when you are using this style, man, there is no how, if you are hitting there, there is no how that water will not be dripping. Note the sweetness when it comes to sex. If that water is not dripping, you are not doing anything. You haven't started anything. You know, you haven't started anything. Even if they don't tell you, you should try your best as a man to make sure you try, study your partner and hit the right pot. If not, if they see who normally give them the way they want, I'm telling you the truth, they may just play around, but their mind is still where they get it hot and they get it right. So another one is another one. This one is very, 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 very important. Partner has to enjoy you, because when you do it right, the love will tend to grow. When you do it right, they'll always want you to be around them. So you guys will do it together. They'll always want you to do it to them. They won't see it as a burden. When you don't know what you are doing, it seems like you are a burden to someone. So you should learn to do this thing the right way. So another one you are going to do is, if your partner is lying down, she has to bring her two legs. She has to raise her two legs, and you come behind. You come, as in you come between. You come between. But when you are coming between, you make sure that, see, your dogo has to be very strong. It has to has vein. It has to be strong. Let's say the way it is. You can't just use something that, like this. Go in there and say you are doing something. It has to be strong. So for you to get it strong, make sure you are eating good meal. So your partner has to bring her, like this. She has to handle her legs like this. And you go like this. When you go like this, there is this surface that you need to touch in there. There is this surface that you need to touch in there. So when your joystick get to that point, there is no how this lady won't make noise. The water must drip in, no matter how strong she thinks she is. As in, when it comes to this stuff, no one can really pretend. No one will pretend, but a lady can pretend to fake it. But when it is real, you will know quite all right, it is real. They cannot fake it, because you can't handle it. No one can really handle this. No one can handle it. No one can fake it. So once it is there, it is there. And you keep doing your work. You see the water dripping. In fact, it will be rushing. This is not dripping. It will rush to extent that you have to look for something to make sure you carry her, as in you have to look for something to carry her boot up. You look for something so that your bed won't get spoiled. If it is in a hotel bed, you guys going to pay double, or you pay for someone to really take the bed off and do it right, because the water there, the amount of water there, or you guys can't squeeze it with it won't dry. So it won't dry. This shows that you are doing the real work. You are doing, there are female that doesn't experience this before. Yes, at times, if people are talking about dripping, like, at times it sounds somehow until you experience it. It sounds somehow that no, no, until you experience it. So most at times, because of this, you have to leave the bed and go on the floor just to do the. Except this person can really hold herself so much. No matter the amount that she hold herself, you as a man that is doing the right thing, you will understand. You will look for either pillow, just to make sure you gauge in case, because there is how you try to handle it before you know it fall out. Especially if you get encounter with with thick ladies, as in, if you get encounter with thick ladies, this always occur. The slim ones, not that it occur, but at times they may try to hold themselves, but with thick ladies it occurred Whenever whenever it is real, they can't handle it. Just learn to do it the right way, and your partner is gonna enjoy you. And they will not want you to slip out of their hand, because it's very rare, as in, it is not easy to see a man who can handle them the way you do. It's hard. So they won't want you to go away from them. You may see an old man doing it right. You'll be wondering, why is this lady following an old man? But once you go into the other room, they know themselves, because most of the young guys, they can't really take time to do what they're supposed to do. They are just after what they will get. So if you really want your relationship to go all stronger, you should try to make sure your partner enjoy what you enjoy, because at the end, if that water is not coming out, there is no need of sex. It's just like there's no need of intimacy, just like you guys are, you are disturbing someone's child, you get. So to make it spicy and fun, try to do the right thing. So that's why I say, let me explain these few tips for you guys. Go and apply it. Watch out your partner reactions, and come back and tell me later. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Peace.